Hey, what is going on, rich homies? Thank you for clicking on the video. If you've been watching me for any amount of time, you know that I love music. And a lot of people hate my music selection, especially the songs that I put in these videos, and you tell me all about it, and I appreciate your feedback. I know that Rich Homie is not for everybody, but on the other hand, I have people that tell me the only reason they watch my videos is for the music, and I guess I don't know how to take that. So I definitely love music, but I hate movies. It's just, it forces me to sit in one spot for an hour and a half and try to pay attention. It's never going to happen as much as people try to convince me. But there are a few, very few select movies that I enjoy. And one of them is Hardball with Keanu Reeves. It's one of my all-time favorites. And my favorite scene in the entire movie is when, I forget the character's name, but he has to listen to his Walkman to be able to pitch well, and he's always listening to Big Papa by Notorious B.I.G.
What's he listening to?
Same song over and over.
What is it?
Big Papa by Notorious B.I.G. Well, on his tapes, he made 5 of them.
How's it go?
I love it when you call me Big Papa. He waves his hands in the air if you're a true player.
And that is something I can absolutely relate to. Sometimes I feel like I need music to do certain things, and that's why I love it. You know, it has the power to really change your mood, look at things differently, make you think, and it just gets you going, you know, especially when you hear that song that really resonates with your situation. It makes your day so much better, get you amped up, ready to go. So what are those songs for you? I need to steal some out of your guys' library. I feel like I provide you guys with enough, especially for those of you that hate my music. I don't want to bother you too much, but here you go.
Now I can't be there to show you, so I'm copping things in the past we couldn't afford. I followed my aspirations. That led to more obligations and less conversation and more invitations, where my response always is sorry, can't make it.
Sorry, can't make it.
I know I'm not always around. I know sometimes I can't be found. I'm lost in a world of my own. It's out of control, and everyone knows I can't go back now. Go back now.
And as you can tell when the handles go up, you guys did, however, see all of the main working sets for deadlifts, which were forced to stay big.
So this is honestly not something I'm looking forward to, but it is time to come to grips with reality here. I'm not going to be powerlifting for a very, very long time. So I got all this powerlifting gear in here. I'm going to take it out of my gym bag. I don't need to lug it around. So I got my deadlifting shoes. One set of knee sleeves. 2 sets of knee sleeves.
Get back to you as soon as possible. At this age, it's hard to be responsible.
Squat shoes. Weightlifting belt. Man. Kind of sucks.
Never thought we would grow up and grow apart. Never thought my two loves would get pulled apart. Never thought I would have to.
But mark my words, I will do anything and everything to be back. It is October 2016. I don't care how long it takes. If you really love something, you will find a way to make it happen.
Never thought I would get to my dreams and it wouldn't be what it seems. The fame overwhelming and shoot it I need, but you can't deal with everything that it brings. Damn.
I know I'm not always around. I know sometimes I can't be found.
A few years ago when I got into powerlifting training, I really became, I would almost call it obsessed with becoming stronger. It's what really motivated me, and I fell in love with the process. And it was just something that kept me going, it kept me motivated. It was a tangible goal that I could really reach out to, and it was more, I guess, in my mind, logical than training to get a better physique. Because, I mean, I'm narcissistic in a lot of ways, but for me, I mean, my physique was good enough, you know? That's not what I really prided myself in. But getting stronger, that is what really caught my attention. That is the one thing that I was like, it was amazing to me that your body was capable of doing certain things and you could measure your progress from week to week. And I fell in love with it, you know. And throughout that process, I just met so many friends. I started up this YouTube channel, and the whole community was just, it was amazing. And it really, man, it sucks that honestly, that's not gonna happen for a long time. So I did get some MRI results back. I don't know that I want to go into them, only because I have not met with my orthopedic yet. So if you guys want me to go over the results, just let me know once I do meet with him. Unfortunately, he can't get me in for a few weeks, but I'm very fortunate in that I know a lot of people with a lot of knowledge, and a lot of that is thanks to YouTube. And we looked at some things, and it's not good. Let's put it like that. It's definitely not good. So we've got a very, very long road to recovery. It's probably more serious than I thought it was, to be honest. That's what it is. But I'm going to continue to do anything and everything that I can to remain active. So I definitely am going to have to shift the focus completely. And just like I was obsessed with getting stronger, now I'm going to be obsessed with just getting better, with just getting, I just want to live a life without pain. That's really where I'm headed now. I want to be able to, play with my kids, and I go out and shoot baskets if I want. I want to be able to run. I want to be able to do just normal life activities. So that's going to be the new focus. That is going to be my new obsession. And I know I'm up for it. It's going to be tough, but it's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be good.
Why do I cry? Why do I get so obsessed when I fall in love? And why do I cry every time when you express what is on your mind? The things you say and the things you do, all the other things is so hurtful too. The things you say and the things you do, all the other things is so hurtful too. In the heart of the other, in the soul of another, in the heart of the other. Oh.
I'm telling you guys, it really just takes that one song to shift your mind state. I think anytime you get bad news, you're not going to be excited about it, right? It's normal to get down. But sometimes, if you first, before I go into this, if you're one of those people that gets offended anytime someone talks about their spirituality, you guys know what I'm trying to say. You might want to skip through like 15 seconds. I'm not trying to push my beliefs on you, but I do believe that there's a purpose for everything. And you've heard countless stories about tragic things happening, much more tragic than what I'm going through. And then there's like some fantastic outcome, and it's just life-changing for people. And I'm not saying that that's the case here, but maybe it's just something smaller than that. Maybe God was like, you know what? I cannot take your pathetic biceps anymore, so I'm going to force you to work on them. Maybe that's it. And by the time this is all said and done, I swear, if I don't have biceps by the end of this, then I'm just a lost cause. It's always been interesting to me how interested other people are in body measurements. I've never really thought about it. I've never measured anything on my body. I know where this one's going. Keep your minds out of the gutter. We're gonna measure the biceps for the first time, and we might do some other ones here. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to do this, but the great part about the internet is you never have to worry about doing something wrong, because trust me, everyone will tell you about it. So let's see. I don't know if you're supposed to flex when you measure them or not. Well, we'll do both. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys.
Why do I get so obsessed when I fall in love?
So I guess, would this be considered unflexed? Is that 14 inches about? I would say so. 14 inches unflexed. I don't even know if that's good or bad. I don't know what the standard is. Guys, I'm gonna show my ignorance here. I don't know. Does that mean that it's 15? I guess. Let's go with that. 15-inch pythons. Let's drop you guys down a little bit. Let's do the waist.
Why do I get so impressed by the things you do?
So I would say about a 31 there. I'm a little bit embarrassed to tell you guys this, but I woke up this morning at 167 pounds. I'm just like vanishing in thin air. It's pathetic, but I'm gonna wait. I'll wake up and weigh myself tomorrow and give you guys a starting point. And what I really want to do here, I think, is I'm gonna start a new 6-week training program that's very, very, very basic, very safe. Don't you guys worry, and I will take you guys through some of that if you're interested in the next few videos. Kind of give you guys my game plan. It's really gonna be all upper body and a lot of stretching and a lot of rehabilitation stuff. So we will see what kind of progress we can make. Can we grow these things? 14 or 15 inches. I don't think that's very good. First off, because you guys know me for my fashion sense, that's just what I built my reputation around. I'm the best dressed person alive, right? That's a joke. But anyway, this Alpha Elite hoodie and this Colossus Fitness t-shirt, they just go together perfectly. And how sick would it be if Kyle, Josh, and Christian got together for a collaboration? That would be probably one of my favorite collabs of all time. Like the video if you want to see that happen. Not that I have any way of making that happen, but it would just be really cool. So woke up this morning at 168 pounds, still too light, still gonna get my weight up there. Thanks to a lot of you guys that left comments. I changed the setting on the scale so it's giving me a more accurate reading as far as body fat percentage goes. I don't know if you guys have seen this on my channel before, but I've done a few videos on it. This is the body analyzer. I know a lot of people use this scale, and for a lot of good reasons. I really like that it gives you these digital readings that you can measure day in and day out, even if they are not 100% accurate. Although I will say, I would guess that my body fat percentage is around 13%, so I think that it's pretty close. Now, obviously, ideally, I would like to see the weight go up and the body fat percentage stay relatively constant. That's very challenging to do, especially in my given state, where I can't train my hardest, you know? It's hard for me to even break a sweat because I can't move that well. But I am gonna be using this scale as a tool to measure my progress. You guys saw I took some body measurements, so I'm gonna be using that in conjunction with this scale, and then I'll come back in 6 weeks and see what I was able to accomplish. Now, if you guys are interested in getting the scale for yourself, you can use the link down below to save 60%. The feedback that I've gotten on it is really good. People really seem to like it, and it's just, you know, it's just another tool. So I think that it's pretty cool to use. Another tool that I'm gonna be using is this Fitbit. I feel like such a hipster with one of these things. All the cool kids have them. I'm not like the most techie person. I don't need the latest and greatest things, but I think this is gonna help hold me accountable. Like I said, I really wanna become more active. So to get 10,000 steps every single day is going to be my goal, and I'm going to do that no matter what the situation is. Even though I work in an office setting, I will find a way. So I'm pretty sure you can add friends if you have a Fitbit. So if you guys do, add me. I'll put my username right here. I'm pretty sure that's what it is at least. And it will be cool to just hold each other accountable. So with all of this stuff going on, like if you guys have a Fitbit, if you guys have the scale, let's all do it right now. So go weigh yourself, get your body fat percentage, add me on your Fitbit or any calorie tracker that you have, or any whatever gadgets are out for you young kids these days. I don't know. But write it down right now. Let's regroup in 6 weeks. Let's help each other, because I am going to need all the extra motivation I can get, and hopefully I can provide that to you as well. That's a good look right there. So like I was telling you guys, I'm gonna be doing a lot of core work, really trying to strengthen that up. Might even mess around and get myself some abs or something. So one of the things I've been doing a lot of, I think these are called stir the pot. What you want to do is get one of these big exercise balls, and this is actually a lot harder than it looks. It looks so goofy, I know, but it really requires a lot of core stabilization. So what you're gonna do is put your elbows up on the ball, and then you're literally just gonna move in a circle like this. And I'm telling you, like the first time I ever tried to do this, I was only able to do this about 3 times. I've gotten it down to about 8 reps now, so I'm gonna just keep trying to progress and progress. And that, my friends, is gonna be the end of the video. I'm really interested to see how the next 6 weeks will play out. I hope some of you seriously take me up on the offer. Follow along with me, do it with me, don't just watch. And if it helps hold you accountable, feel free to email me your starting weight or your body fat percentage if you end up buying the analyzer scale, and add me on your Fitbit or any other app that you do have. I think it'll be fun, something interesting and different. Hopefully it will increase the amount of communication that we can have with one another. Because, I mean, I'm always talking to you, but sometimes it feels like I'm talking just to a lens, and I want it to feel more like a community, I guess. Kind of create that collaborative environment. So I'm going to shut up. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You guys could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot. And you made it to this point. You had to have liked something. I look forward to talking to you guys next time.